till then, Kishore Tiwari, yes, you have something to say, but my very quick question as opposition. I mean, very frankly, you did not raise the objection to the word Sundari. You just used it in terms of gender, that why only one gender, not use the other gender at all. Fair enough point. But you did not get to the objectification of women that seems to be coming with the image that has been posted for this and the name that has been given. As opposition, are you going to raise this up is my question.
No, we have been raising this question since the announcement was made that you should introduce the conductor as a sevak, and Shivneri Sevak or a Shiv Sevak or Sevika should be the name given to the staff. If you want to have a staff in Shivneri buses who will assess the elderly persons and who will provide emergency aid. Nothing to object, but the Shivneri, Sundari and all these things, instead of doing all these hostile approaches to the improvement of services, they should go to the villages and look at the macro rural area MSRTC hostile services first. But
I believe I'm being joined by Anurag Naidu. Tiwari ji, please allow me. Let me just go to Anurag Naidu. We have been waiting for him. Anurag Naidu, good evening. Thank you for joining us. You've joined us late. We all have been waiting for you because we want to know the response. Anurag Naidu, my question very simply put. What is it? Why do you want beautiful women in everything? Why not just women? Let women be. What is this burden of Sundari and beauty that we have to bear all the time? Pleasing whom?
I think before answering that, thank you for having me on the show. But before answering that, I would request you to prove an evidence of the fact that you have a geo written where you only can see that it is only women who will be on the hostess, but it can also be the men tomorrow, right? It can also be very well men. I mean, you took an example and reference of the flight air hostess. You have the cabin attendants who are generally male in a lot of the aircraft. So we don't want to demean. We don't want to say that, okay, this one is a service that only women should know. This is a service that either women or men, anyone, if they are having that mindset of customer centricity, mindset of serving for a quality service, I think they're all welcome. And why do we want to stigmatize the name? Why do you want to go after the name every time? It can be anything, but we're not going to make any point worth because yes, if you have to improve
I'm glad
service.
You're saying this, that eventually this may be opened up to men. Anurag Naidu, well done. And I think that was one of the concerns that we raised. But would you tell me, if you want to be inclusive and get men on board, would you still stick to the name of Shivneri Sundaris?
Sundara will be there.
No, look, again, if you want to make headlines with the name, I think you're more than welcome to. I'm not supporting here, but what I want to understand is it's a basic common sense. I mean, name can always be changed. If the name is Shivneri Sundari today to begin with, it can be something else. So why do you want to go after the name? Why don't you talk about the intention? The intention of the government to give better service.
And genuinely, I'm genuinely asking you. You don't see the problem in the name Sundari. You do not see it at all.
Look, how I see it, I'll tell you very clearly, and you have to allow me 30 seconds. How I see it is, if you have problem with the name Sundari,
yes,
you all are more than welcome. I'll tell you, you're more than welcome to give a response or give a recommendation to the government, and the government will control. We will consider the point. But the larger intention behind the government to give uplift and upgrade the services of Shivneri, and we all have traveled from Pune to Bombay in Shivneri. That intention, if you're trying to downplay by just the name and the word, that is doing disservice to the society. That is doing disservice to the intent behind which the entire government wants to upgrade the service. You all talk about Europe, America. I was in Europe for the last 1 month. You need to upgrade your mindset. It's about mindset. And if you want to make headline by just one title, you're most welcome to that. We are setting up really low levels for our journalism. I think why all in one tone? If you have a problem,
Anurag Naidu, let me just make this very clear. I have also been to Europe and the US, but let me make this very clear. This is not about low benchmarks. This really is about the starting point. Let's make this very clear. When women are portrayed as nymphomaniacs on screen, the larger intent is what? To sell deodorants and to sell perfumes and to just ensure that people can get their pleasure on screen for a few minutes. Every time women are stereotyped and objectified, whether it be with a name or an object, it is with a larger purpose. In this case, you're saying employment. Why Sundaris? I mean, I'm baffled that none of us are getting this.